Ice fills the horizon in every direction, not frozen water, but mass, weight, time made visible. This is Greenland, a land where ice does not decorate the landscape. It is the landscape. The air feels sharper here, as if it has edges. Light moves differently, scattering across endless white, bending at low angles, stretching shadows far beyond their source. Sound behaves strangely too. It travels too far, then disappears entirely. Silence is not empty here, it is heavy. Beneath this frozen surface lies a continent-sized body of ice, thicker than skyscrapers are tall. In places, it presses down with such force that the land below sinks under its weight. Greenland is one of the few places on Earth where ice reshapes geology in real time, not over millennia, but now. Snow falls layer upon layer, year after year. Each winter adds a thin page to a frozen archive, recording volcanic eruptions, ancient storms, even the breath of past atmospheres. Trapped air bubbles hold samples of worlds long gone. The ice remembers climates humans never experienced. Move inland, and the coast disappears. Mountains vanish. The sense of scale collapses. There are no reference points, no trees, no buildings, no animals. Only a white expanse that stretches beyond perception. Here, distance loses meaning. Direction becomes a suggestion. This ice sheet is older than human civilization. When the first cities rose, when languages formed, when empires expanded and collapsed, this ice was already here, accumulating, compacting, flowing imperceptibly toward the sea, slow enough to seem motionless, fast enough to carve valleys. At the edges, the ice breaks, not gently, with thunder. Glaciers crack, groan and collapse into fjords with explosive force. Entire cliffs of ice fall into dark water, sending waves racing outward. The sound echoes through the cold air, a reminder that this frozen kingdom is never still. The sea here is thick, dark and crowded with icebergs, fragments of the interior drifting toward warmer worlds. Some are as tall as buildings, others stretch underwater like inverted mountains. Most of their mass remains unseen, hidden below the surface. Wildlife survives at the margins of this frozen dominion. Polar bears move with unsettling ease across sea ice that looks impossibly fragile. Their white fur dissolves into the landscape, predators disguised as part of the terrain itself. Seals surface briefly through breathing holes, vanishing again into black water. Arctic foxes track scents across snowfields where a single mistake means death. Nothing here wastes energy, nothing survives by excess. The cold is not seasonal, it is structural. Temperatures fall so low that machines fail, metal fractures, fuel thickens. Even time feels altered, stretched by long darkness in winter and endless light in summer. The sun circles the sky without setting, then disappears for months, leaving the land to starlight and auroras. Above the ice, the sky often ignites. Curtains of green and purple light ripple silently across the darkness. Charged particles collide with the atmosphere, painting motion into the night. The Earth's magnetic field becomes visible, bending cosmic energy into color. Greenland feels untouched, but it is deeply connected to the rest of the planet. The ice here locks away enough frozen water to reshape global coastlines. When it melts, seas rise everywhere. The cold that defines this place regulates ocean currents, stabilizing climates far beyond the Arctic Circle, and yet the ice is changing. Surface melt pools appear where none existed before. Rivers flow across ice sheets that once knew only snow. Cracks widen. The frozen archive begins to leak its memory back into the ocean. Greenland does not react dramatically. It responds slowly with immense consequence. This is the paradox of the Ice Kingdom. It feels eternal, yet it is vulnerable. It dominates the landscape, yet depends on balance. It appears lifeless, yet governs systems that sustain life far away. Stand here long enough and scale rearranges your thinking. Human concerns shrink, time stretches. The land does not care if it is observed, it does not perform. It exists on its own terms, indifferent to attention. Greenland is not beautiful in the comforting sense. It does not invite, it confronts. It reminds the observer that the planet was shaped by forces far older, colder, and more patient than anything humanity has built. Ice breathes here, slowly, relentlessly, and as long as it remains, the Earth itself stays in balance.